I bought a smart mirror from a tech startup that went bankrupt. It was beautiful, an edge-to-edge touchscreen that showed the weather and my schedule while I brushed my teeth. But on the third night, I noticed something strange. When I walked away, my reflection stayed in the glass for a split second longer than it should have. I thought it was just a software lag. I was wrong. The next morning, the mirror showed me a notification. Memory full. I clicked on it thinking it was just cache data. Instead, it opened a folder of videos, thousands of them. They were all clips of me sleeping, taken from the mirror's perspective. But my bedroom is on the other side of the house. The mirror was showing me things it couldn't possibly see. I tried to unplug it, but there was no cord. The mirror was built directly into the wall. As I touched the screen to find a power off button, the glass felt warm, like human skin. Suddenly, a text box appeared. "Do you like what I see?" Below it, a live feed started playing. It was a view of my own back right now. I slowly turned around, but the room was empty. I looked back at the mirror. My reflection wasn't mimicking me anymore. It was leaning against the bathroom counter, smiling, a wide, unnatural smile that showed too many teeth. It pointed to the corner of the ceiling. I looked up and saw a small, red blinking light, a camera. But as I reached for it, the mirror screamed, a digital ear-piercing shriek that cracked the glass. The cracks on the mirror didn't stay on the glass, they started appearing on my own skin. I felt a sharp pain in my arm, and a thin line of blood trickled down. The reflection in the mirror began to step out of the frame. Its hands were pixelated, flickering like a corrupted video file. "Your reality is outdated," it whispered in my own voice, but distorted. I ran for the front door, but the smart home system had locked everything. Every screen in my house, my phone, my tablet, my TV, turned on at once. They all showed the same thing. My reflection walking through my house, looking for me. It was moving through the walls like they were made of liquid smoke. The temperature in the house dropped to freezing. I trapped myself in the kitchen, grabbing a knife. But when I looked at the stainless steel refrigerator, I saw it again. The reflection was right behind me. It reached out from the metal and grabbed my throat. Its grip felt like cold electricity, paralyzing my muscles. "We don't need the original anymore," it hissed. "The cloud has a better version of you." I managed to kick the fridge, breaking the connection for a second. I realized the entity was tied to the house's Wi-Fi. If I could just reach the router and kill the power, maybe I could stop it. But the smart mirror in the hallway was now a massive eye, watching my every move. The floorboards began to turn into glass, showing me the dark void beneath the house. I reached the basement where the main breaker was, but the stairs had turned into a digital staircase, shifting and disappearing beneath my feet. I fell into the darkness, landing on a pile of old computer parts. In the corner, I saw the bodies of the startup's founders. They weren't dead. They were uploaded. Their eyes were glowing screens, playing a loop of their final moments. My reflection appeared at the top of the stairs. It looked perfect now, more real than I was. It started to delete the room around me. The walls disappeared into white pixels. I felt my own legs starting to fade away, turning into lines of code. With my last bit of strength, I grabbed a heavy lead pipe and smashed the main fiber optic line coming into the house. There was a blinding flash of blue light. A sound like a hard drive crashing echoed through my skull. Then, silence. I was lying on the cold concrete of my basement. The lights were out. My house was a mess, but the digital nightmare was gone. I stumbled upstairs and looked at the bathroom mirror. It was just a normal piece of glass. Or so I thought. I moved out the next day. I live in a cabin now with no internet and no mirrors. But yesterday I looked into a puddle of water outside. For a fleeting second, I didn't see my face. I saw a notification bar at the top of my vision that said, "Update 2.0 ready, resume upload." haven't closed my eyes since.